One of the things I love the most about the way that I designed the Ketubah is that artistically I get the best of both worlds. First of all, the paper cutting is it's very exacting and a precise art form where lines all have to match up, and you're cutting out specific shapes and coming up with a very solid design. Then the second part is the painting that goes behind it, and the painting is the complete opposite. It's a free form, quick free flow type of art where you're throwing down color and putting the feeling into it, a lot of feeling into it. And when you take those two pieces and you put them together, the paper cutting over that free-flowing painting, the design, it just pops and comes to life. Hi, my name is Loebman. I was born in Chicago and I live in the northern suburbs in Grays Lake. I've been making Ketubah since the late 1980s, and I'm going to show you today how I go about doing that. Most of the Ketubah I make are paper cuts, which incorporates a number of different stages. So I'm going to walk through the stages one by one. First of all, I have an idea book where I jot down ideas I come up with occasionally, and then I can refer back to this and find one I like, or combine a few to come up with a design. Once I have a direction for where I want to go, I draw the full design out in pencil on tracing paper and work on that until I have a good design. This is probably the most labor-intensive part of the process, but it gives me an exact idea of what I want to do. From here, I'll score it and then paper cut it. And the final step will be to paint a separate sheet that's going to go behind it. So let's head over to the light table where we're going to start scoring a design. So once the design is finished, the next step is paper cutting. And in order to paper cut, first I have to score the piece so I know where I'm cutting. And I do this on a light table, just like this. Now that I've scored the design, I'm going to actually start cutting it. And to do that, I need a sharp X-Acto blade, which I go through by the 100 pack. Now, the reason I score the design first is because I don't want to draw the design onto the paper, because if I did that, you would see the pencil lines all over the design. Also, I'm going to put on my glasses again so I can see what I'm doing, which unfortunately I've had to do the past few years. So now I can just cut along the lines I scored in the previous step. Once I finish cutting out the design, I'll work on the painting. And you can see that this sheet right here has the calligraphy of the Ketubah text on it, and it has the paper cutting. So there's no painting on this sheet. All the painting I do is on the sheet that goes behind it. So I will trace the design again onto another sheet of paper, and I will paint that sheet, and that will go behind this one as soon as I finish. Once the painting is finished and dried, we can put the piece together. So we take the paper cutting and put it over the design, and the colors match up. And here you can see how the whole thing came from the initial drawing that was done in pencil.